Yes, hello and welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions News Weekend. The weekend edition, what we do is a bit different to Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. We have a discussion. So this week's discussion is going to be all about the Summoner Sigil. So you can go to the comment section and have your say, but we'll get into that in a moment. The weekend edition as well is all about a bit of comedy, so we do meme review, and also we have a look at other things going on. So let's get into it. Anyway, I'd like to quickly begin with a story, and this one is all about favourite Marvel villains. Now, Midnight says, we all read comics, watch animated series, and eventually some MCU movies and TV shows. We all have a villain in Marvel which we like. Which villain is your favourite? Mine, I would go with, is Apocalypse. Feel free to share your thoughts. Now, this is cool. This is a nice little community discussion. There's some really decent points here. A lot of people going, first of all, mine was always been Doctor Doom. He's such a cool villain. Magneto for some others. Taskmaster for others as well. Ultron as well. Ultron's a pretty badass villain. And where's my favourite? There we go. Umberto Del Rio. Great name, by the way. Definitely Victor Van Doom. Every other opinion on this is simply wrong. But it is the forum, so someone says, big talk from someone who can't spell his/her favourite villain name right. So, it's the forums. People are there to correct you all the time. Same thing with comment sections. I've just learned how to say Sigil correctly, not Sigil. Because, I even made it into my own kind of mini meme with the kind of the seagull thing. Summoner Sigil, Steven Sigil. Steven Sigil, whatever. The joke still applies, even though obviously the grammar police are out in force. Obviously, cue the funny people to come up with their favourite villain is Kabam, and obviously Pure Awesomeness says the same. Yes, the last time I checked, this wasn't the meme thread, so we'll move on to the next story. And let's now do our topic for discussion. As I said at the start of the video, what I do each week is I do a topic of discussion, which will be this Summoner Sigil. So what are your thoughts on the Summoner Sigil? And I think the point that I'm going to try and raise with this is that where do we see the game going with things like this? Paywalls are a thing in most other games. As a lot of you know, I play Raid Shadow Legends, and they do have something similar in that. And it's kind of like a raid battle. It's like a battle pass essentially. We've seen this in other different games. We talked about it in MCSU news where someone had a old school RuneScape thing, which is a type of membership each month with it, and you get some perks and some extras. It's something that over the last 4 years Kabam haven't done. Even though other games have done it, they haven't decided to follow the market. They decided not to do it, which in some ways is good, but also some ways is bad, because it's very ingrained with what we've experienced. To have something new in it, it creates a big change very quickly. But has it done extensive improvements? Has it shown that it's as even Seaton says, is it groundbreaking? Is it game breaking? And the answer is essentially no, because a lot of the stuff you can grind out for free. But the biggest concern are the elements that people have said about they'd like to see in game, but you have to pay to have access to them. Which again starts this point of topic with you guys in the comment section. How do you feel this is going to go with the future? With people coming up with new ideas to improve the game ongoing, like a basic 5-star arena, is this something that you'd say it starts a tiering of packages for the Summoner Sigil, where they say that there will be a tier 1, where you get access to the stuff that, as we can see here, the Black ISO market. With a tier 2, you get all of the above plus more. The same thing really happens with YouTube. YouTube have just added a special type of membership, so there is extra packages, like there's a level 1, a level 2, level 3, and whatever you choose. I've done a level 1, 2, and 3, but the thing is, I'm not going to push you guys to kind of go, right, well, this is extensive stuff that you need to get in order to have access. It's kind of more optional. And I guess with this kind of scenario is, yes, Kabam say that this is optional, but at the same time, there are things added into it which you would really love to have seen in the free-to-play aspect. Definitely like the Black ISO market, something that I'm very much looking forward to, and I'm kind of disappointed that it is going to be a paywall to have access to. And like I said, where's the future with this? And something again to the comment section for you guys to discuss and me to pick up next week for us to discuss as well. Where do you see this going? The extra perks, is it going to get more severe with the more stuff that you want in game? Your thoughts in the comment section. And now let's talk about last week. And last week's comment of discussion was all about the future of MCOC. What do you think about it? Where do you think it's going? What certain aspects do you want to talk about? Let's have a look at the comment section. Let's begin at the top. So the man Moses says, nah, I'm in the same boat. It's not just as fun anymore. Beginning at the top, the man Moses says, nah, I'm in the same boat. It's not just as fun anymore. Only that is keeping me with the game as I grew up with Marvel Comics. And obviously, I agree with that. That's something that I'm still in it. I've invested time and effort into this game to kind of completely go, right, let's just quit right there and then. It's just, I don't think it's of value to anybody. And, you know, we just have to see how things go. Smash RRR says, MCC fans, we want Adam Warlock. Kabam, here is Warlock. MCC fans, wait, that's illegal. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of talking about like Warlock, not Adam Warlock. Yeah, I get it. It's pretty cool. Priest Williamson says they said at last year's Comic-Con that MCC is going to last until 2025. That's, again, all well and good, but if there's a significant decline, then either they financially run it as a loss until the point of 2025, unless they got ideas to 2025. There's a few variables in that, but yeah, if they do it, then they do it. It keeps going. And again, like, yeah, plans for 2025 again, but yeah, the point still remains. You can have ideas, but if the game is not financially viable and say for whatever reason that they can't run the game, they're not going to continue to 2025. It is indeed, as Mel says, it would be great to see a DC version of this. I just don't think Kabam have any plans to diversify. They did cover another game, which was that shopping simulator thing, which again, like, well, you know, difficult to kind of say that was a good time use on that, but they've got to diversify. It's nice to focus on something else. I feel like this game is mainly surviving because of the MCU movies. It does, for me, it does feel like that. As I've told you in like previous videos, the stats are there with the extent of like how much movie versions are pushed over standard versions. So again, yeah. But the fact is, what are your thoughts? Wait, what? Okay. Thanks for posting my meme. You, the man, Rich, Marvel Contest Champions Craze. Hey, cheers, Paul. Thank you for that meme review. Of course, thank you. Kabam comes across as a character. Buff this MF up and sell him to make a buttload of money. 2 months later, this champ is outputting too much. Yeah, that kind of talks about the Cull Obsidian situation, and it is kind of annoying that we do have this kind of, well, we test the champions thoroughly. It's annoying with the content contributor program that we do get these champions. We overhype them, and you know, maybe that's to our downfall in some ways, because then they get this kind of overemphasized push. But you put them on a pedestal, what's going to happen? They're going to be taken away at a later date, or their strength is going to be taken away, if you get my drift. Compliments there from Rye4N44. Thank you very much. Everything about the way Kabam's acting tells me things in the game is around for the long haul. And yeah, absolutely, it does feel that way. Between me posting this video, which is the MCC News Weekend from last Sunday, and obviously this week we've had the Summon a Sigil, and obviously that's a discussion point for us to kind of go whether or not we feel that that's a strategic business move, financial business move by Kabam to do the backing of this. So we just don't know if that has any kind of secret meaning to it. But yep, 2025, if they've got ideas to then and further, then that's great. Hopefully it's financially backed. And do bear in mind, I hear rumour that key players that put in a lot of money into the game have stopped. So, you know, that's difficult as well to kind of think about that. It's licensed property, so it all depends on Marvel Games. They probably have renewed the contract for another 4 years or so. Yeah, so there may be like a contract thing, like, okay, you can use intellectual property until then. So it could be a case they go, right, well, could you do movie versions to promote movies? I don't know. Can't 100% say that's a thing, but it looks fairly likely. Just listen to people playing this game, try to understand their needs, buff old champions, make content more creative, and this game will last long. I was waiting for something to happen when Endgame released, but it was not up to anyone's expectations. Maybe they give us a surprise in future, like Cap lifting Mjolnir. God bless MCU and RichTheMan. Hey, thank you very much. Very kind words. And yeah, like, it does come to a point where these movies, if they're doing big push for movie versions, then obviously the side quests need to be up to standard as well. And for a lot of people, it's like, that they don't really feel that. But there are positives coming through, and I hope that that happens with some big releases. It's very quiet at the moment leading into 2020. We do have some key Marvel movies, but we now go into a very dry period for Marvel movie stuffs and events, so we need to have a look. Filchi says, how me getting videos? You got in video. Good on you. Josh said he chose to kind of like leave the game, and that sucks, but at the end of the day, you've got to be happy with what you're doing. Blizz says, I've been playing since 2016, but I haven't gotten so bored that I've had 4 accounts since then. I find that being alliance free and focusing on earlier arena brackets a lot more enjoyable. For me, I started an account back in May, and now I have 27 4-stars, 7 awakened, 2 5-stars. It makes more sense for me to I've stopped spending. This has helped. Thanks for all the great content and info. Cheers, Blizz. And I mean, yeah, a lot of people do say to me, Rich, if you're going to start another account, and I tried, and then I even like Caban was saying like, oh yeah, could you do a beginner account? And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, nah, I mean, maybe I'll kind of like consider just slowing down a bit and just trying to enjoy the game a bit more, because I've played it for 4 years, so you know, it's just the thing. I don't have time to kind of read every single comment out at the moment, but I want to give much love to who's in screen at the moment. Grape Ape, to Carol, to Elijah, and to everybody else, Gina Rossetti as well. Thank you very much to everybody that comments on these things. I'm really sorry I can't do like an full video with every single comment being read. I do read them through, but I need to be very selective or kind of take a chunk so that the MCC News Weekend doesn't go extensively long, because I don't know. I'll read the comments as well for next week and just find out if you're interested in this kind of a lot longer time. I just don't want to waste people's time too much. I just want to gather a lot of opinions together very quickly. So thanks very much to everybody. Much love to you all. And yeah, on to the meme review. This is a bit of a forum gag. I do like this. As Hammer Bro says, me when someone quotes the entire announcement for the new monthly event in the first 3 comments and has 1-line questions. Give me a break! And it's quite funny when that happens, because it's just like you see like big wall of text and just like a little comment like, when does it start? I'm just like, ah! Bit of a diss here to Crystal Opening Well. Crystal Opening Well retires, but does the community care? It's blank. God. I think there'll be a lot of people happy if I retired from MCOC. But I definitely pursue some other things. Oh, do you know what? I was wondering when I was going to see a Summon a Sigil meme. So it's Fortnite Battle Pass, Clash Royale Battle Pass, DOTA 2 plus subscription, MCOC Sigil. Oh, and how's MCOC? Oh, they nerfed Domino. They tried to nerf Call Obsidian. They had a bug with 6.2.6 champion. But I'm still free to play. Kabam announced Summon a Sigil. Poor Markiplier. Nobody. Modog. Yeah, this is a big brain time. Well, you're not satisfied with your Nick Fury damage. Guess I'll die. I like this. Me and the boys, after we got banned from the forums. Use a ban, please carry on. Use a ban, please carry on. God. Okay, this I really relate to because I've got a 6-star Aegon, and it's like, yay, I got him. And it's like, Aegon duped. Aegon unduped. Woof. So there we go, guys. That has been the meme review, and that has been Marvel Contest of Champions News Weekend. Thank you very much to everybody that posted in the meme thread. The meme thread went over 100 pages over the last week, which is absolutely amazing. And props to everybody that's done some fantastic work on there. And obviously, we featured a lot of people regularly. Love you 2000, of course. And if you enjoyed Marvel Contest Champions News Weekend today, please hit the like button and obviously subscribe for more. Have a thought on some of the stuff we discussed, including the Summoner Sigil, by going to the comment section down below. I look forward to reading that next week for the News Weekend edition, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.